Okay, we are here with Kristan Cole from the Kristan Cole Team for first quarter 2011 Fireside Stat Chat.
Well, it's great to be here with you too today, Jason. The real estate market's been really interesting. You've got to look at the details because if you just look at the overall averages, they can be suspect. And what we were seeing is that everything was just flat. The number of houses on the market, the number of sales were flat, the average sales price was flat, everything was flat. But if you go back and examine it month by month so far this year, there is a trend, and unfortunately it's not a trend that we're looking forward to. And the trend is there's a downward trend on the number of homes sold per month. And the reason that that's important is if you look at January, we just had an anomaly. We had several homes close that month, but since January, February, March, and April have all been downward trends, meaning fewer houses sold and closed this year during those months than last year. The other troubling trend is that the foreclosures are still rising. When you have foreclosures on the rise and the number of sales diminishing per month, that tells me we're kind of in for a rocky year. We're probably going to end up closing fewer homes this year than we did last year. The number of foreclosures are on the way up. And so what that tells me is we still have a ways to go before we get through this market. The good news is that here in Wasilla and in the Mat-Su Valley, the number of jobs and the creation of jobs is still a positive number. That's something that we should be very thankful for. Also, our average income per capita per family is higher than the rest of the state. So those two things together will continue to help us have growth, but don't be misled in thinking that we're through this market yet. We're not. And I'll give you another update next month.
Thanks, Kristan.